You know what I'm beginning to realize today is that I've had such a struggle with perfectionism and overthinking since about the age of 10, 11 years old, right? I've been dealing with it for almost a decade now in time. And it's been an ongoing struggle basically every day, if not every other day. Sometimes I have a few days where I can be fine and I'm calm and I'm in control, but the struggle just seems to reignite itself. And it's honestly because I give in to the urge to be perfect. And that's a desire that is completely unattainable. You know what I'm saying? I feel that I've struggled with perfectionism because over the course of my life, I believe that if I was perfect, I would be worthy of love and attention and all these things that we as humans crave. And it was just an ongoing struggle because it was something that I could never reach, because no matter how great I did at something or no matter what I said, I would overthink everything that I did leading up to that and exactly what was done. You know what I'm saying? And even if I slipped up and I just happened to fall down and make a mistake in life, I would overthink about my worth from that moment. You know what I'm saying? And then especially with me, when I overthink, it's like a nightmare that's happening right in front of you, but you're wide awake. You know what I'm saying? When I overthink, that's literally how it is. It's like I'm having literal nightmares up here, but in reality, I'm at work. I'm playing basketball and I'm sitting here in my head instead of being where my feet are, and it's draining. And it also stems with the perfectionism because I'm over here trying to perfect my thoughts and be so in control that I'm not being in control of just the now and just being here in the moment. You know what I'm saying? And I've had to come to realize that at times I will have thoughts that I do not like, but it doesn't mean that I need to chase after those thoughts. The way I see it now and that I've been attempting to get better at is this. I have an analogy. Let's say we're sitting on a porch, right? You're sitting on your porch and you are just at peace, you are calm, and a car drives by and it just heckles you, screaming profanity, derogatory terms, insults. What do? Do you actively get up and go chase after that car, which is now speeding down the road and it's probably never gonna make a return? And if it does, you know what I'm saying? Or do you choose to actively just let it pass on through? I've been attempting to do that with my thoughts because I've come to realize that the mind is like water and thoughts just flow through. And I do not believe there is a point in trying to control it at every second in an attempt to maintain peace, because sometimes peace comes from letting go. Peace comes from the flow and not of control. But instead of controlling everything, just controlling you and your reactions. Because when those negative thoughts happen, like they do, you know what I'm saying? We have an active choice, I feel, and we just have to let them flow on through. At least that's what I feel for me. I won't say that for you. That's what I feel for me. And that's what I've been attempting to do to get better so I can be at more peace. Because I've had so many negative, impulsive, intrusive thoughts that I don't like to have, and they make me question why I'm having them, because I'm thinking to myself, why am I having negative thoughts about doing this and doing that, when knowing that's not something I ever want to truly do in this life? And then I get to questioning my morals and my values, and I start to question myself if I'm going crazy, and it becomes a lot of brain fog. And then next thing you know, I'm sitting here with my hands in my face, stressed. When in reality, if I would have chosen different, I could have just let the thoughts pass on through, realize why they're there, get to the root of it, but let them pass on through. Don't chase after them. As that car is passing by, just stay in your seat and stay on the porch. And realize that you're never gonna have perfect thoughts, and life is never going to be perfect no matter what you do. You're not perfect. And I'm really talking to me. It's something I still work on every day, but I'm not perfect, man, at all. And your thoughts aren't going to be perfect either. And coming to realize that can bring so much peace once you just let go. If one can learn to let go of trying to control every aspect of life, there can be a lot more peace cultivated, because you are releasing the need to control everything. Because there are things that are just going to be out of your control, like that car that passes on the porch. You know what I'm saying? You have no control over what people say. You have no control over what they do, because attempting to control what they're gonna say or do is not genuine. Even if you cultivate it for them to say what you want them to say so you can hear what you want to hear, it's not a genuine response, because you're in control of what they said. So how genuine is the statement if you're the one who made them say it? If you want genuine statements and genuine energy, you got to be genuine here, and it will just, and let genuine energy flow through you, and then it'll be reciprocated from people without you ever having to ask for it. It doesn't come from being perfect. It comes from being genuine. You want genuine love and genuine energy, you got to be genuine. You have to be that for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I've realized that for myself just over the course of these last few years. With letting go of this need for control over everything, I have been able to find peace. Now, it's still a struggle. I'm not perfect. I still struggle with overthinking and perfectionism. Sometimes I get caught up in shooting the perfect jump shot. Sometimes I get caught up in the perfect push-up. Sometimes I get caught up in the perfect, posture, and I be doing this and that. I get caught up in trying to, make my appearance perfect, but I was never perfect to begin with. Nothing I have ever done has ever been perfect, because to be perfect is to be flawless, and I'm not flawless. And I'm okay with that. I'm getting more peace with that. And it's just an everyday reminder to not be flawless, but to be genuine, to be authentic, to be real, to be you. Because if you can be you, you can be as great as you envision. It's all within you. And I feel like you know that. I would like to hope that you know that. We're not perfect. We don't need to be. So let it go. You know what I'm saying? Because if I feel that if I can let go and I can finally put perfectionism to the side, overthinking will just follow right behind. It's just an everyday effort. Put forth the effort and catch yourself when you feel yourself about to fall. And if you do fall, learn from it and get up. Feel the pain, feel hurt, but pick yourself up and learn from it, so that when we continue forward on our journeys, the next time we encounter it, we know what to do, whether it's maneuver, face it head on, whatever the case may be. Whatever works for you, all right? If you can let go of being perfect, overthinking will be gone with it as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful to be here again. Honestly, I really am grateful to be able to make these videos. Peace and love to you. I am JoJo, and I'm out.
MK. I can't deal with none of these females, they all stress me out. I talk to God like every day because the blessings count. She testing me, I'm not a teacher, I just let her down. Why do the most when I'm leaving, she gon' question how. Cruising with my brother in the AM.